Hello, hi. How are you? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning from wherever you're watching. Hope you're well and hope your day was very good. So, I've got a story that I want us to share. So, let's have a chit chat. This is something that happened to me today after work, and yeah, I just decided, okay. I think after it happened, I just started thinking and I just noticed, oh, in the story, there is quite a few objective lessons that you and I can pick and you and I can learn from. So what happened was I was coming from work and I wanted to buy some flowers and a cake for my sister. She has a birthday tomorrow. So I just thought, okay, let me go into a shop and buy some flowers. So I went into the shop and there was the flowers were not looking so powwow. They were just, some of them were looking dead, like sleeping, and they were looking a little bit old. So I took my time. And I think I stood there for like good 10 or more minutes because I was still trying to decide. I would go around, come back, go around, come back, and I still wasn't deciding. And I was also on the phone asking the person I was on the phone with that, are these fine? Are these okay? What do you think about these? So there were some that really stood out. Let me actually bring them out here so that you can have a look. There are some that really stood out the moment I actually entered. So I should have just picked them and went, but I was still like kind of contemplating and thinking. So these ones stood out to me the moment I just saw them. I just thought, these are lovely. I should pick them and go. But then I was thinking, like, okay, there are some other ones that are really lovely. So what should I do? These are the ones. I was like, okay, the can you see both of these? They just brighten up your day. They just brighten up it like the room. They're so nice, bright, lovely colors. And this is the last one. This was the last one I saw. But this one, the white was getting a little bit brown. So I was like, oh, no, I'm not gonna pick this one because it's not really, it was looking old. Even the purple, the other ones were getting a little bit brown. So I was like, okay, these will just get old. So there I was trying to decide between the three, trying to decide. And I forgot that I was not the only one in the shop wanting to buy some flowers. So in came this man. He stood where I was standing. He picked up the first bouquet. I was like, what? He picked out the yellow, which color did he pick first? Cause I'm sure wherever he was seeing me. I was picking up the flowers, trying to look at them very well. The brother picked up the first bouquet and then he looked at them. He put them in his basket. I was like, oh, you didn't. And he picked up the next bouquet. I was like, say what? You picked up the next one. So these are the two that stood up for me. He picked them up. I was like, oh, they're gone. And then he could see that I was like, He's like, do you want them? Do you want them? Like, some, you can have them if you want them. I'm like, no, it's okay. But I was like, I can't believe it. You actually took the flowers, like both of them. But well, he was also a customer looking for something that he liked, right? And he found what he liked and he quickly picked them up. And this brother did not stand there for a minute. No. A few seconds, he picked up both flowers. I was like, okay. Now, when I was looking at the flowers, I was thinking like, okay, how long will these last? I was looking at them, like the stem. Is it the stem? Please do not quote me. The branches, like wherever they were cut off from, and I could see some were browning, and it was a big bunch. Like one beet had quite a few leaves there. Like it was quite fat to carry. I don't even know how to explain. but it was a big bunch, and I was like, okay. I was not really satisfied. I was like, okay, they don't have that preservative. There's a liquid that comes at the bottom for you to pour first when you put the water, and you pour and you put the flowers, so that it can at least keep them for a few days, So I didn't see that, and I was like, should I pick them? They will only depend on water, They really didn't look appealing from the bottom, but from the top they did look appealing. And when the brother took the flowers, I wasn't really upset. I was just like, but those were nice. They were the nicest in the shop. Like, they were the nicest, at least I could see. That could actually make sense for my sister. And he took them and he went. So I wasn't really upset, but I was like, that was not really nice. I'm sure from where he was seeing me touching these same flowers, But these are the objective lessons that I took from there, that the world is waiting for nobody. No one is waiting for you to make a decision, and then, while they are waiting on you, and they are not doing nothing. No. We gotta go. We gotta move. Keep it moving. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. People are moving. The world will not wait for you, and nobody will wait for you. So that's objective lesson number 1. I actually forgot that I was not by myself. There are other people chasing the same thing, So depending on how quick you make the move, it will determine the results, whether you get the thing or you do not. Now, the other thing that I actually saw was there's many opportunities. Those flowers to me presented many opportunities. We can have many opportunities around us, but if we are not focused, if we are not rooted, we'll be undecisive. So this can be in the area of our businesses, in the area of our relationships, in the area of our careers. There is many opportunities, but how you approach that opportunity will determine what you get. Do you understand? There is many opportunities, and they will not wait for you. Sometimes we have to create our own opportunities, yes, but sometimes they are given and they are gone for a period of time, and they are gone. So opportunities will not wait for you. Like that guy, he was looking for an opportunity, saw an opportunity, he saw what he wanted, he took it. Some of us do take a while. To pray about things. We take a while to think about things, to really look at the pros and cons. This is what I was doing right there, looking at the pro, the con. Okay, this is a good quality, but sometimes you need to know the time. There's time for everything. In as much as you have to look at the pro, the con, the that, this, there's time also to go get. There's also time to get. But with that being said, we need to be careful as well, because sometimes something may look like a big opportunity, wonderful, nice, like that bouquet of flowers, big, nice, lovely, but there was something about them. That's why sometimes it's absolutely good to actually. So here, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying pick whatever you want from this scenario. Okay. Okay. So big opportunities, but not all that glitters is gold. Not all that. That's why we have to scrutinize. I don't know how long those flowers are gonna last. Mind you, they didn't have that water thing to preserve them. That little thing that comes on the flowers to just preserve the flowers for a long time. So it could go either way. They could be here today and gone tomorrow. So it's very important to take our time in especially important decisions of our lives. We really need to be careful. We really need to take our time. We really need to go into a place of prayer to pray about certain decisions. You do not just dive in. And sometimes now, okay, this other thing is coming. Sometimes you may see somebody having something, okay, like this brother saw me wanting to take those flowers, but then he came and he took them. He didn't think about them. For him, I don't know if it's gonna go well or no. But this is what we sometimes happen. You see some of your friends, they are already having whatever you want to have, whatever you're thinking about and you want to have as well, and you're thinking, okay, at any given opportunity, I'll just go. If that things come, whatever you're wanting for, if it comes, you will just take it, without thinking. Now you're gonna take. Now he didn't even see that those flowers didn't have preservatives. I'm not sure he didn't. Maybe he did. Sometimes we do see that, okay, this thing is not really good for us, but we still want to take it. We still want to take it and go. And that's not really good. That's not really good enough. Sometimes we don't really take time to see. That's why we just take and go, and then next thing, the thing is giving you issues and giving you problems. Who are you gonna blame? You took the thing and you went. So there is need to be careful in certain decisions. I don't know why I couldn't get those flowers, and they were like £4, and the ones that I got in the end were like £3. So two of those were £4, and then I got the other ones, they were £3. They were still nice flowers, but I'll show those at the end. But yeah, sometimes we see that, okay, some people are like they have whatever we want, or we start envying, we start admiring, we start converting, and jealousy also creeps in. With certain things, you invite a lot of things like jealousy, a lot of things that's creeping into your life because you just want something that somebody has. What other objective lesson can we be? If you have another lesson that you can pick from there, let me show you again the flowers so you can have a look as well. This one, see how beautiful. Whatever objective lesson that you also think you actually can share, just put it down below, and we'll go ahead and learn from you as well. Gorgeous flowers. Yeah. Yeah. So one other objective lesson is sometimes like I say, things don't work for you. Sometimes you gotta take a risk. I don't know how long those flowers would have lasted. Yeah, though he didn't also see that they had a preservative, he still took them. Sometimes you gotta take the chance. There are some opportunities that come, you gotta take the chance. Sometimes you really don't have the time to think about it, or the time to. Sometimes you feel it's your intuition, like your spirit, it tells you that go for this, do not go for this. Some of us, we have been told, go for this, in due time I can, so like it will go well, but we already dismiss the thing before the thing even happens. You're like, you look at the thing and like, no. Even you look at maybe at the person and you're thinking, oh no, this is not what I want. This is sorry, bear with me. Sometimes just jump in and take the risk. Sometimes it's necessary, it's needed, but be careful. Just make sure that you are sure that you really want to take this bold step. You really are ready to work with whatever is gonna come your way. So I don't know, I may be contradicting myself in these objective lessons, but there is so many objective lessons that you can pick and actually use for your advantage. I don't know what you're going through or what your situation is at the moment, currently. Sometimes you just need that word. You just need that chit chat. That's why I came here today, to just have a chit chat. And but just remember that in whatever decision that we're gonna make, we have to make prayerfulness, a lot of consideration. And yeah, I think that's it about the chit chat. Let me show you then the flowers I then got in the end. I still got her flowers. These are the flowers that I got in the end. I'm sure she's gonna like them. She's still gonna like them, but Yeah, I think yes. This other objective lesson that sometimes, because we are so picky and so choosy, sometimes you have to settle with maybe something that you're not really happy with. Like these flowers, they're nice, but I had to be in a position of like, okay, let's find something else to settle. I still needed the flowers, and there was no other shop, I could go to, not that I know of. Anyway, um, sometimes opportunities come to you, but we do not give them a chance, and we do not, you know, explore them or whatever, and then we are so late that we have to settle. And I'm sure also with our father, sometimes he may brings this is God now, he may bring certain things to you, but if you are not seeing with a spiritual eye, you might disregard it. You might say, no, 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 but then at the end, you might now have to settle. It's not like sometimes he may want you to do something for him, or he may want you to take on a certain project, or you may want you to be with a certain somebody, and we are there like scrutinizing, not on, out of flesh, out of our fleshly desires. We're there scrutinizing, thinking about it, being negative. Don't think he will not give that opportunity to somebody else. He will definitely go to somebody else, and then you will still get something, but it may not be the best that he wanted for you. So yeah, like I had to settle for these flowers. Sometimes the settling, some, it depends on what the situation and the scenario is, because sometimes they said, I don't know, these flowers, is she gonna really love them, or is she gonna really like them? How long are they gonna last, even with the preservative? So really, there's no win-win or win-lose or lose-lose in this scenario, in this kind of objective lesson that I bring. But in everything, we just have to, I think, be led by God, in our decision, in our lifetime decision, especially important things. We need to be open-minded, be willing to learn, be willing to wait for the process, and things like that. But I will stop talking now. I hope you got something. I'm just gonna, go on with the rest of the evening. And I hope you really did pick something. And I'm not sure if I was really making sense, but yeah. God bless you. Bye bye. Take care.